Deal with Will TV, welcome back to another episode. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you as well. I must warn you, this is not one of those feel-good videos about relationships. This might just be too hot for YouTube, but I do feel that it is a discussion that's worth having. What we're about to see is going to make a lot of you upset. It's going to have you feeling a lot of different ways, but I think we can uncover a deeper truth and perhaps a deeper understanding about how relationships could potentially prevent things like this happening. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Look at them ankles, boy. Shamar.
So just to set the scene and give some context, it looks like they're out by the school bus, waiting to get picked up by the school bus in the morning. There's a mother out there. She's wearing some older Uggs. It looks like some sort of shoes like that. And they're making fun of her because her shoes are beat up. They're saying her ankles are ashy. This is off to a terrible start. You can imagine all of these young people feeding off the energy of each other, how this is going to turn out.
Junior.
She's out there with at least one or two other kids of her own.
Hey, so don't touch my brother foot.
Oh, hell no, those ankles ashy as fuck.
Look at them bitches, Greg. Crackhead. Other bitches, Lauren. Both of them.
And now they're hitting her. Isn't it strange how she's the only grown adult out there with her children waiting for the bus to pick them up? It doesn't stop here. I'm sure once that bus comes, these two children of hers are going to have to feel the wrath of these kids the whole way to school, probably the whole day and the rest of the school year.
The little kids in them, not the big kids. The big kids not touching them. I'm sorry. The little ones can smash that bitch on my brother. Damn! Crack! Damn!
This is in Chicago, by the way, guys. This is a culture problem. Of course, a lot of the blame is going to go towards the parents, but a lot of this is being picked up through the music, through the streets, through the black culture of Chicago. And I'm not saying it's all bad. Like, I'm not going to ever say that, but we can't deny this.
Hey, bro, let my homie go. Let my motherfucking homie go. Let my motherfucking
This might be a little bit too hot for YouTube. You get the picture, okay? So next up, we have a mother of one of the kids that was caught in the conflict that we just saw. It looks like she's going to get her daughter on camera to kind of explain herself. So I think this is a good move, but let's see how she handles it.
Okay. It's okay. Okay, so this is an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece and take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
Let's remember that these are children.
Hey, my name is Kamira Grant, and
Come on, say what you got to say.
I was wrong for
We're going to continue to listen to what the young lady has to say. But guys, if this was me growing up, I would have the inability to speak for probably the next week because my mother would have whipped me so bad. My stepdad would have tore my entire back end off. I know it's embarrassing.
It's okay, Kamira.
Oh, this was on Facebook Live.
And I was just being a follower, following everybody who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I feel bad because
It's okay.
I gotta go through so much.
She says she feels bad because she's got to go through so much. What I assume is her mother beside her saying, "It's okay, baby. Say what you got to say. Is this more of a publicity stunt to put your child on Facebook because everybody knows in the neighborhood whose kids that was? So you got to say something, right? I mean, I would think. But is this all just a publicity stunt to make the mom look a little bit better? Because guys, I would be passed away. Putting my hands on anybody, much less an adult caught on camera, you wouldn't hear from Will for a very long time. I would be banished. My mother would cut a hole underneath my room and stick me underneath it. I would be underneath the jail as a child, essentially.
I wish I would never did what I did.
I bet you do.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit. People think. Oh, puppy. Somebody I'm not. Oh, puppy.
Let's remember that children are prone to mistakes. Adults are prone to make the wrong decisions, but I don't like what I just saw there. I don't like what I just saw. And hopefully more of the kids will start to get a little bit more information about what's going on with their parents. This is a big deal. This is Chicago. This is the future of Chicago right here, what we're seeing. And I just don't think that apology was enough. I mean, you let me know down in the comments, what would your parents have had you doing if they would have caught you doing that? If you would have embarrassed them on camera for the entire world to see, what would your consequences have been? I'm curious. Let me know. I am going to say this as careful as possible, and I really don't want to come off as insensitive, but I believe that this is a culture problem. This is not a racism problem. And while that issue does exist in this country, I will acknowledge that that is a real thing. This is not a racism problem. This is not a redlining Jim Crow problem. This is not a former slavery problem. This is a flaw embedded deep in the culture of these inner cities. And you know what I'm talking about. And look, white people have their issues. Every ethnicity has their issues. This is the issue for the Black people to carry and to fit. I think it's just something very interesting for us to talk about. It leads to the next segue of this conversation, which is it is oh so very important for us to have a mother and a father present in the house. Not only that, but for both parents to parent in such a way that that child will grow up to be a contributing member to society, not be a menace to society before they're 13 years old. But let me know what you think about this video. I had to take about 30 minutes after seeing that first video before I made this video because I wanted to jump right on here and let loose. But at the end of the day, these are children. Young people are going to make mistakes. They are redeemable. These young people are not irredeemable. These people can change. And I think it's very important that everyone is given second, third, fourth chances. If not, then what is life about? I believe that everyone has the ability to change, especially young people. But this should have never happened in the first place. I'm curious to see if you have kids, what are you doing to prevent yours from acting such a way? I don't have any children, so I can use all the help I can get. I don't pretend to be perfect or know it all. Again, I want to apologize for the nature of this video. This doesn't feel good to make this video, but it needs to be addressed. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. I'll holler at you soon. Peace.